Alright, it's time for another review of Are You Willing to Fall in Love with a Pervert as Long as She's Cute, Episode 3. Now, in my review, I did the first two episodes due to some things that had to be done at home. But, Episode 3, I really am excited to do this because the fact that Episode 3 just opened up pages and pages to these new girl desires. Again, I like this episode because this is one of these hentai ecchi shows where the girls are being open, where the girls are have their sexual desires right now. And the question about this, the question that's going on right now to this main character's life is, do you want to be a master or do you want to be a slave? So let's bring me to the question to all you guys. If you got if you got two hot girls, one is a master and one trying to have a slave, would you rather have a master? Would you rather be a master or be a slave to a girl? And that's kind of the question that's in the middle between both our desire as men to decide, okay, this girl's so hot, do I want to be a master? Do I want to treat her like a pet? But on the other side, you're like, this girl has talent. I don't mind being a slave. She could torture me all day. You see what I mean? There's a line in the middle, and you have to decide which side you want to join. So in episode 3, I get this main character's perspective, but he's making it so hard for himself to just pick out one girl. I get it. Once he picked this one girl, the whole waifu wars is gonna end, and everybody's gonna say best girl right there won. Okay. So, what can I say about episode 3? Well, main character still looking for the Cinderella of the panties. And like I said, each girl has its own desires. I mean, just look what happened in this. The guy, he thought that it was her Cinderella. I mean, it kicked things up with him, got the panties in his mouth, but he didn't die. And then he got this thing about a princess who captured a prince and then kept him in a cage for a long time. Is that some kind of fairy tale book? Because if that is, I want to get it. Again, it's about a shy princess and he captured a prince. That's some kind of book I want to read. That's a nice fairy tale book. So, again, somebody is taking photos of him meeting these other girls. There's a trick into that. It means another girl is approaching. Now, he understands that, okay, those two girls ain't a Cinderella. So there's only one person that could be a Cinderella, is Nanjo, with the red hair. Okay, I get it. People are going to say, what's so special about her? Well, if you look at the opening, she is a manga artist. I mean, she had a pencil out here, so she knows she's an artist. Which means, technically, her desire... Okay, I'm not going to tell you about her desire, but it's something, I will tell you this. She has a personality unlike any other. She has a split personality. Like, the moment she put on that glasses, it's something so desirable. I can tell you that. Okay. Now, we're talking about etchiness. This defines it. I mean, literally. He walks in, saw the class president, handcuffs, in a maid outfit, with her boobs sticking out, and what the main character did? Just close the door. What? Let me get this straight. You're telling me that you see a gorgeous girl with the maid outfit, handcuffed, boobs sticking out, and you're gonna not do anything? Are you serious? That's your golden opportunity right there. But then he just closed the door and said, okay, I'm not going to do it. Okay, push him close back on. Are you serious? That scene reminds me of that anime show with the online girl. The online show where the guy, where the guy had a crush on this girl from an online world and they meet up. And then the mother gave him the key to her room, opened the door, and she's naked. She's like, okay, I'm ready, and closed the door. I'm like, this guy... Anyway, she's trying to be obedient as possible, being like a dog she is, and I like that. Handcuffed, maid, boob outfit, come on. And then she tried to put the key, but the key slipped right into her boobs. So he's thinking to himself, his conscience saying, don't do it. Don't do it. You're not like that. But then his dark side said, you gotta go for it because you never touched a boob before. So he went for his devil side and grabbed the boot, and all that moaning was really worth it just to unlock her. Now, the little girl, Koga, okay, that little girl is a deviant bastard. She is so deviant, I don't even know how to describe her. I mean, literally, the brawl in the locker room, in his locker, and taking off her her stockings to make her, taking off her shoes, like make her lick her feet and all that. I'm like, what the fuck? This girl is crazy. This girl is hella crazy. Trying to go after him like that. I don't know if it's like bondage type for her. I think she really into this bondage type that makes you want to say, wow. And I love how confident, like, the opening was him dreaming about his princess capturing the prince, enslaving the prince forever. When she had the book and she's like, once upon a time, I'm like, that's ironic. Talk about ironic. You both had the same idea about a princess capturing a prince. How funny is that? Alright. Now, here's where things get a little tricky. Just when he was about to get his first kiss by Koga, the crazy girl, crazy president came in and trying to stop them from doing it. Now watch this part. They both know each other's desires. So now, like I said, this whole episode is about a master or slave. He's in that entanglement where he's like, should I be a master and use that girl whatever I want, and she can do whatever she wants that I command her to do? Or should I just be tied up and slave and have the girl have her wishes, have her own desire? Like maybe she wants me to get down on my knees and make her lick her feet, that kind of thing. This is one of those fetishes right now that we decide, should we have that? Like, what kind of fetish do you prefer? This is the time right now to decide what you want. So, and while he's getting tied up in a chair and these two girls are arguing, he's not even like memorized. He's not even happy that these two girls are fighting for him. If you have two girls that's fighting for you guys, you could be happy. But no, you're just like so dense that you don't even want to be part of it. Now, Nanjo, on the other hand, pulled him out, and she wants to share a secret. Now, here's the thing about Nanjo. She has a secret desire that is so freaking awesome that it's so. I'm not saying she's best girl, but her desire kind of shocked me when I read it. But I didn't know she had that kind of desire. So it's not a master or a slave thing. It has something to do with his lifestyle, if you know what I mean. I'm not gonna get into that. But when I tell you this, once you see Nanjo's desire, it makes you want to know if this is the right girl or not. That's all I gotta say. So, with the panties he still has, and these two girls' very secret desires that's going on right now, it's making a hentai comedy out of it to decide which fetish did you prefer, master or slave, And yes, there are some etchy moments that we see people getting whipped up and it feels so good for them. But if you was in their shoes, if you was in his shoes, which side would you prefer? That's the thing he's having a problem with. That's the problem he has with his first kiss. But the only good thing he had in the first two episodes were this: hand touching boobs. And now, in this episode, in episode 3, what he got? He got some good development a little bit. Hands touching boobs, and about to get, and he should have licked that girl's foot. He should have. He should have done it. He should have done it. And not only that, he should have got a kiss. He should have got that as well. So, I don't know. I don't know if this main character is kind of dense right now. I know he's one of those main characters that he's trying to push, that he's not trying to be too perverted. But come on, main character. If you have a perverted girl who's interested in you and have a fetish for it, you go for it. Just go for it. This is a chance of a lifetime just to fulfill a guy's dream. I mean, how often do you find a perverted girl and in every anime and you have that kind of like, and the main character got that little thing just for it. Just go for it. That's all I'm trying to say. So, next week is next week is gonna be about Nanjo's desires, her desires. So let's see how that works out. And you'll see what kind of perverted level she is compared to the other two. And as well for the sister doesn't even have that kind of much pervertedness because they're brother and sister. That makes no sense. But still, once you see her desire, you get ready for that. So I look forward for next week's episode of it, and I hope you will.